Good morning, all of you. Uh, this is Josefa, and I'll be taking your session, guys. I think I request you to mute your mics and your cameras, guys, so there will be no disturbance because I'm getting some voice from your side. Usman, kindly mute your mic. Yeah. So, if you are any queries or question, guys, in the session, I'll be taking all the questions in the chat box, so you can type it out. And after the completion of the session, I'll take the questions directly from you. You can unmute your mic and do it. But if you have any queries or something, you can means I ask any question or something, you can put in the chat box. You'll be able to see that. So now I'm starting my session now, guys. So in our today's session, guys, we are going to talk about the intro of cybersecurity, guys. We'll be focusing on what is your cybersecurity and how it is going to work. Mr. Ajay, kindly mute your mic, please. So now, in our today's discussion, first thing is what is cybersecurity? What you will be learning in this particular course, that is what our discussion will be there. So nowadays, to understand cybersecurity, guys, we'll discuss what is the base of cybersecurity, guys. So first thing is, in a normal word, guys, I want to ask you, tell me, what do you mean by security? What is security? You can type in the chat box, guys, your answers. What do you mean by security generally? Yes. Okay, protection, safety, correct. So now, as many guys are giving the information, blocking unauthorized access, in a normal words. See, I'm not talking about anything in related to the computers. When you take an example of security is nothing but protecting your belongings. You're going to protect your belongings. That is what we are going to talk about it. Okay. Now, who requires security? That is the first question. Who requires security? Whenever somebody has something important thing, they need security. Now, I'll take one very simple example. I'm talking about a general example, nothing related to computers also. Suppose you are walking on the road. Will you require a bodyguard or security, guys? No. So who requires bodyguard or security guard, guys? Generally your celebrities, your particular CM, PM, of course, Mr. Vishnu. I'm talking about what politicians, the person, the VIP person, the person who has something important with him. He has threats from somebody. He requires a security. A normal person, a normal common man, when he goes over the road, he doesn't require security. The person who has more money, of course, he requires security in that case. So you need to understand that why we are going to do the discussion on security is because of this reason, that if we are taking in context with computers, we have something important, we want to secure it. So if your computer doesn't have any important thing, you don't have any important data or confidential data or some secret data with you, then nobody is interested in you. You don't require security. See, I have on my computer only my documents, and with my documents, if somebody take my document also, nothing is important. I don't require to have a big security for this. So security is only for the person who has some important thing, valuables. In our case, when you talk about computers, it will be your data. Data is most valuable. So for data, we require the security, guys. Okay. Now, one simple thing. In security, older times, how you are doing the security, guys. And now how you are doing the security. We'll try to see the differences. We'll come to cyber security because there are many terminologies. You need to be clear with, you need to be very clear that what do you mean by cyber security, guys. Mr. Hakim, kindly mute your mic. So now, when I take an example of what is your older times. So take an example here. Older times, everybody has an organization. Some company is there. Now, in this organization, take an example of banks or your accounts department in one organization. They were maintaining data. Older time, the data was what, guys? Analog format. The data was in analog format, means manual. Everybody was writing books, guys. Your books will be there, account books. Your account books will be coming into picture. So now, when you take an example of books, guys, all the data is written in the books. Now, these books are very important. How they have been secure, guys? How somebody will secure your accounts data in the older organizations or bank is securing his data that normal person cannot access it because they have a records of everything. They want to secure it. What is the simple thing they do, guys? They do something called as what, guys? They take all the books, they put it in something called as a cupboard, locker, and all data they are going to add there. In short, I'm talking about what? Lock and key. They are going to put the data in lock and key here. Lock and key means what, guys? Authorization. Only authorization. Only authorized person who has a key can access your data, guys. This is what they are going to look into it, guys. This is what the persons are going to secure it in that case. Next, guys, when you go forward, guys, if your computer is securing your data, if your computer, now this is how you are securing it. Okay. Now, if you put your data on a computer, guys, this is a basic security you have implemented, lock and key, guys. You also have now computers. I'm saying recent means 1980s. Now, banks, organization, they all have computers. So if they have computers, how they are going to secure the data, guys? You have your personal computer. I'm talking about only personal computer, guys. All the data they are going to put where? On the computer now. Same data which were the writing manually, now they're putting all the data on the computer. So how to secure it? Simple thing. Many guys will say, we'll put passwords. Which password? Operating system password, guys. You're going to put operating system password to make sure that your data is being secure, guys. So this is also a security what you are implementing, that without your knowledge, somebody cannot access your computer. If he doesn't have access to the computer, he cannot access your data. So this is also a kind of security which you are implementing on the computers. Next one, guys. After the evolution of networking, guys. After the evolution of networking, what has happened, guys? Everybody is putting the data on their computers. Now, tell me what is the advantage of networking, guys? Why I should network my computers? What is the advantage of that, guys? What is the Advantage of networking, sharing of data, correct, Suprita? Information sharing, correct? So what I'm trying to say here is, whenever I have some file here, sharing of resources in a simple manner. So here, I put my data on one side, other person from the other computer, he can access my data over the network. From over the network, he can access my data. So previously, somebody need to access your data, guys. He need to physically come to your personal computer, try to have a password, then he can access it. Now, with the help of networking, Wi-Fi, switches, routers, sitting somewhere else location, I'm in your LAN only, local area network. Some person in the local area network can access your data without coming to your computer. So I require security for this part also. This type of security, we call it as what, guys? Network security, generally permissions. Your network file sharing permissions. The guys who know a little bit of Microsoft, you're doing file sharing permissions. That over the network, when somebody access your data, you're going to give you the permissions here. So without permission, they cannot access. They can see my files, but if they want to access the file without permission, they cannot copy or data. The last and the very important one. Now I'm saying what, guys? My computer is connected to internet, guys. My computer is connected to internet. So the moment I say my computer is connected to internet, tell me what's the advantage of internet, guys? Why I need to connect my computer to internet? Yes. What is the advantage of connecting your computer? Why everybody wants to connect to internet? What's the reason, guys? Everything is connected, wide area network, okay, access. So most of the words, most of the simple thing to understand what is internet, guys, I use word everything is connected. Now everything is connected means what, guys? One very simple thing. One very simple thing. Everything is connected means, guy, here is
Network or network.
you are connected to internet. A person is also connected to internet in that case. You can send the data, exchange the data between each other. Take one very simple example, guys. Older time when you want to send a telegram message, you want to send some letter to somebody in US, how many days it used to take without internet that the letter will go to the person who is there in US. But now, after the evolution of internet, you send them the email, guys. You send them the email. If that guy is also connected on the email, he will be receiving the email. So I can send my data faster. That is when. But for this, what is required? You should have internet. He should also have internet access. Forget about that. The latest technology, guys. Nowadays, nobody talks about internet, guys. Everybody is talking about what, guys? WhatsApp. The current communication is WhatsApp, guys. So what happens is you connect on WhatsApp. He is also connected on WhatsApp. You exchange the information directly with each other. So everything is connected is the advantage of internet. Now, take an example of bank when we started earlier. Previously, bank was doing manual work. Then they started doing the work on a personal computer, individual computers to make it faster. Then the bank connected to different branches, means head office and multiple branches, it got connected. The advantage was what? Branches network were getting connected with each other, guys. Now on top of it, now your bank is connected to internet also. Nowadays you do what, guys? because of your wide area network. Previously, banks, if you want to withdraw some money, you need to go to that bank, that branch, and withdraw the money. Now, I can withdraw the money from where, guys? Anywhere, any other branches, ATMs, another bank ATMs also. And now we don't go to bank itself, guys. Why? Because my bank servers are connected to internet. Once my bank servers are connected to internet, sitting at home using net banking, mobile application, I'm able to transfer money from one account to another account. So advantage of internet, guys, is what everything is connected. But now comes a very important part, guys. This advantage comes with a very big disadvantage. The biggest disadvantage here is what? Security. When I connect, the disadvantage of internet, everything is connected. Advantage is also that, disadvantage is also that. Why it is a disadvantage? Previously, if somebody wants to rob a bank, guys, if somebody wants to rob, a robber wants to rob a bank, he need to physically go to the bank and rob the bank, guys. But nowadays, because of internet, because of ease of use, nowadays, if you're talking about banking frauds and credit card scams and maybe your Google Pay scams, all these scams happen. Why? What, guys? Somebody is there over the internet, via internet. He is fooling the users, or he hacking the bank servers and stealing your money. So what a user is doing, the same way hackers, criminals are also connected to internet. If my banking server is not connected to internet, you are secure. But now, as your banking servers are connected to internet, you want to give user a facility, but the facility comes with what? A biggest threat, that is anybody can hack your server, anybody can steal the money, anybody can steal the data. Yeah. So here we require what? Security for this. This type of security we call it as what? Network security, guys. So till now we have talked about different type of security, guys. First one was physical security, guys. Normal security, physical security. Physical security means what? Physically you need to secure, guys. Try to understand. Take an example of ATM, guys. Most of the guys uses the ATM. Now, ATM has a very high standard of security. One very simple example, you put your card, you put your PIN number, then you'll able to take the amount outside. You can take the money when you put the credit card details, your debit card details and PIN number, then only you do it. But why there is a security guard outside, guys? What is the reason, guys? If a robber comes and he wants to rob the ATM, he wants to take a money from the ATM. Is he going to enter the card and enter the PIN number? No. He's directly going to break the ATM and remove the money. So I need requirement of what? Physical security, guys. We had also talked about computer security, that is your passwords. You need to secure your personal computer. If it is an individual standalone computer, you have a security for that also. When your computer is connected over the network, we require something called as network security, guys. You also have data security, with which we can talk about what? Passwords, information security, data security. But nowadays, everybody use one simple word: cyber security, guys. Cyber security means what? Cyber security includes all of them, guys. Everything which is connected to internet needs to be secure, guys. What are the things connected to internet, guys? What are the things connected to internet according to you? Yes. Of course, it is a data hardware also, hardware, software, but what are the devices or what are the things which are connected to internet, guys? Your mobile phone, your PCs, your computers, you are connecting PCs is connected, mobiles, tablets, servers. That's all? No. Nowadays you have something called as smart home concept, guys. When you say smart home, you have TV, refrigerators, cameras, all the devices, all the home devices are having what nowadays they are connected to internet. So when I say smart home, most of the devices are connected to internet. Remotely they can manage it. Your IoT, of course, correct. So if you are talking about all of them, we need to implement security for that. So now we are talking about what? Your TV is connected to internet. There was one advertisement going on for Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, guys. In that advertisement, they show that he is sitting at the airport and switching off and switching on the AC at the home. So this is possible. Why? Because everything is connected. Because his home AC was connected to internet. He was sitting in the airport. He connected to internet, and via that, he's switching on and switching off the AC. Now this is for easy work. But as your AC is connected to internet, hackers can also target it in that case. So when we talk about cyber security, we are talking about security of computers, mobiles, and in short, all devices which are connected to internet related to the organization, because we are talking about organization security. So whatever devices related to organization are connected to internet, we need to talk about security for all of them, guys. So now, starting first with what do you mean by, so you clear with cybersecurity, guys? What is cybersecurity? What we are going to discuss here? We are not going to talk about computer security, network security. We are talking about overall security. We are going to discuss it. So in cybersecurity, Mr. Samir, one second. Sorry, guys. So now, when you take an example of cybersecurity, guys, you talk about every data, guys. We are going to talk about every data here. So you are going to secure everything, guys. We'll be discussing, Mr. Krishna, what is difference between ethical hacking and other thing. You are to complete the session, you will able to get to know about it. So now, when you take an example here, cyber security refers everything here. Now, cyber security has three modules, guys. We are talking about protection, guys. Now, three modules are available in cyber security, guys. These are the three modules, guys. Security assessment, proactive defense, and incident response. Security assessment, proactive defense, and incident response. These are the three modules of cybersecurity. If you want to become a cybersecurity expert, you need to know all the three very well in that case. Now, one by one, we'll discuss what are this module and what is the importance of this module, guys. So first one, guys, security assessment is nothing but older time. Everybody used to call it as what? Ethical hacking, guys. Older time it is called as ethical hacking. Nowadays it has been referred as security assessment. Now, first question. Somebody say, if we are talking about cyber security, we are talking about security. Why we'll be talking about hacking here? What is the reason of discussion of hacking? So one very simple example, guys. The simple example is, suppose you want to protect your house from a robber. What you need to do, guys? You need to protect your house from a robber. Then what you are going to do? Yes? Answers, guys. What is the first thing you're going to do if you want to protect your house from a security guard? Sorry, robbers. Lock, key, correct. But a very important thing, guys. One thing you are missing, guys. First and foremost thing, if you want to protect your house from a robber, is you need to think like a robber. When you start thinking like a robber, what happens, guys? You'll understand what are the ways somebody can come inside my house. If I know what are the ways somebody can come inside my house, I can make what? I can make it secure in that case. I need to understand what are the different ways via which somebody can come inside my house. If I know that, I can come inside. In short, yes, correct. Finding the loopholes. Find out the bugs. What are the ways? If you find out your door lock is not proper, you put grill on it or you put double locks on it. You can say he can come from window, then you can put a grill on the window. So you need to understand how somebody can rob you. If you know that, then only you can provide protection. The same way, guys, what I'll be having here is, I will be talking about, when you talk about security risk assessment, hacking. If you know this is how somebody can hack your computer or server or password or something, you can do the protection. So first module will be learning what are the ways somebody can hack you. It is nothing to do with security, but if you know these are the different ways via which somebody can hack your computer or server or router or maybe a cameras or mobile phones, what ways somebody can hack, if you know that, then you are going to put security. It's like a awareness what you'll have it to make sure what somebody cannot hack you in that case. So ethical hacking, using the same tools and technique, we'll be talking about what we'll make sure that how hacker hacks. And if we know that, we come to the second module in which we talk about defense. The second module talk about defensive, guys. Here, proactive defense, guys. Proactive defense is nothing but protection. So first module you will learn what are the ways somebody can hack. Around 8 to 10 days we are going to do the discussion on this ethical hacking, that how exactly it will be working. And proactive defense, we are going to take around 12 days, in which we'll be talking about what, how you can do the protection, guys. So 12 days around, we'll talk about firewalls, VPN, IPS. What are the ways? I'll show you previously how somebody can hack you. I'll try to show all countermeasures for the security. So we'll discuss this also. And the last one, guys, the very important part of the cybersecurity, incident management and response. Suppose you had implemented proper security, firewalls, IPS, still somebody hack your server or hack your computer. What is the response? How you are going to track him? How you'll find how he has hacked him? How somebody has hacked you? Or how to make sure the damage should be lesser? That is nothing but incident response. In short, we also call it as what, guys? Monitoring, guys. It is also referred as monitoring. So last 2 days we'll be talking about incident response, in which we'll be talking about monitoring also. Similar, like, try to understand, guys. Police put CCTV cameras at different location, guys. Different location, critical location where the crimes are happening. Police put the CCTV cameras. So in short, they are implementing defense. But if nobody monitors those cameras, will the crime will still happen, guys? Yes. So incident response is nothing but the monitoring part, guys. So this all three things together, we call it as cyber security. Now somebody will say, I'll learn only first module, ethical hacking. I learn only ethical hacking, guys. Then what happens, guys? Only you know how somebody can hack you, but you don't know what, guys? You will not be knowing what? Yes, you will be getting the recorded session also, guys. So you know only the ways somebody can hack you. You don't know what are the ways how to protect. Company nowadays required a person to do the protection, guys. They don't require a person who can tell that this is how somebody can hack you. Company requires a person who knows this is how somebody can hack and this is how I can do the protection here. If I take one very simple example, guys, somebody only know prevention, guys, protection, only he learns the second module, he will protect everything, but he doesn't know how somebody can hack, means how he is going to test whether his security is working fine or not. So that information is also not available. So that's why everything is dependent on everything, guys. Here, 1 second, guys. I'm going to share you a link on which you can get the, many guys are only going for attended, so you can register on the link, guys. So you will be getting a video recording session here. I have shared the link here. You can register later after the session also. You can take the link and put it, because some guys, maybe it's midnight for them, so they are asking for the link. I have shared it. Okay. So now I'll discuss one by one what is ethical hacking, guys. In ethical hacking, guys, hacking is legal or illegal, guys? If hacking is nothing but unlawful intrusion into somebody's network, guys. Without permission, I access something is referred as hacking. Hacking is illegal because it's a privacy issue. I have some important things, somebody is taking from my computer, the data without permission is referred as hacking. So hacking is always illegal. Of course, when we discuss further, you'll discuss what is ethical hacking and other thing. You'll know that what is a good part of it. So in this module, we'll be talking about what are the ways somebody can hack you. Now somebody say, why I need to learn the bad, why I need to become a bad guy, guys. In our case, our focus will not be on hacking. Our focus all will be on ethical hacking, guys. Now ethical hacking is nothing but using same tools and technique, guys. What a hacker does it. Ethical hacker will always do what, guys? He will also he will try to do the same tools and technique. He will try to hack you. But what is the reason? The reason here, ethical hacker job is what? To provide security, guys. Means it will find out the bugs in your security and inform the security admin to make your network secure, guys. So ethical hackers are mainly the good guys. They're finding out the problems and they'll inform the security admin that these are the problems in your network. Somebody can hack you like this. You need to secure it. If hacker got to know about those bugs, they are going to do what? They'll get inside, steal the data, destroy the data. That is what they are going to do. But ethical hacker job is what? They are going to improve your security. They are helping the administrator to improve the security. Now try to understand why it is required. Suppose you hire a security guard at your home or at your office, guys. The security guard is doing the job properly or not. How you'll know, guys? How you'll know whether he's working fine or not? Whether he's doing his job properly or not? Security guard. Generally, most of the important time is what? In the night. He should be awakened and he should monitor everything there. Correct? So how you'll know he's doing the job, guys? Correct, guys? So very simple thing. If somebody robs your house, guys, if somebody robs your house, you'll get to know he was sleeping in the night. Because he was sleeping in the night, somebody was able to rob your house. So what you need to do, you don't have to wait till the extreme part that somebody should rob your house. What you should do is regularly give a surprise visit, go in the night, try to check whether he's awakened or not. Odd timings, what timing the robber will come, he will try. You are simulating as a robber there, try to come and check with him whether he is awakened or sleeping in that case. So indirectly, you are not going to rob it, but you are coming in the same way how the robber is coming, the same timings, or maybe you will come in disguise or some way. So you are trying to simulate as a robber to check whether he's doing work properly or not. So ethical hacking is a kind of checking what you are doing, guys. Ethical hacking is a checking what you are going to learn here. Now, somebody say, if I learn ethical hacking, what does this mean? So try to understand. When, of course, ethical hacking can be a kind of penetration testing. Ethical hacking is a very big thing. Penetration testing is a very small part of it in that case. So one very simple example for this, guys, when I talk about ethical hacking, try to understand, guys, the tools and techniques what you are going to learn for hacking and ethical hacking both are same, guys. Only difference is what hackers use for bad purpose, ethical hacking use for good purpose. Suppose when you learn karate, guys, they will take a pledge from you, guys. When you learn karate, they are going to take a pledge from you. In the pledge, what they are going to discuss, guys, that karate should be used for what? Offensive or defensive, guys? The main purpose of learning karate is what? For defensive purpose, guys. It is for securing yourself, guys. But if I know karate very well, can I attack somebody also using that technique? Yes. Offensive can also be possible. It totally depends upon what the intent of the person, guys. It totally depends upon the intent that what that guy is going to do. The karate is a tool you can use for good purpose and bad purpose in that case. So that is what you are going to learn in ethical hacking. So we'll see different ways of tools via which somebody can hack you. What are the latest news available in the market? I'll try to show you something. Now, this is to highlight what, guys? This is to highlight that hacking, many guys say, who will hack something? Everywhere hacking is in the news, guys. So try to see here one very simple example, guys. I have my own channel, so you will be joining that later on. But in the meanwhile, you can see the news, guys. These are not the older news, these are the latest news, guys. 14th, Zoom account. I'm not talking about our Zoom technology, guys. This is Zoom video recording, means video meeting app, guys. I'm talking about Zoom app. Currently, everybody is using what? For chatting, video call, everybody is using Zoom. Millions of downloads are happening, guys. But hackers have got the database of your account. I'll tell you how those databases can be difficult for you. So this news is that this many number of accounts are on sold for this much amount of dollar, guys. For 0.20 cents, this many every account. So if I pay this money to the hackers, they are going to give me username and passwords of the account, means the email ID and the password using which they are going to log in. A very common mistake, guys. What everybody does, guys? What is a very common mistake, guys? You put same username and password everywhere, guys. You have email, your credit, your email ID and the password. Most of the time, the password is very common, and your email ID is also there. So if somebody got this, he can use other thing also, guys. You can also see here ransomware attacks are happening, guys. This is also recently, guys. Cognizant got attacked with Maze ransomware. Ransomware, guys. Simple thing. It is a malware. Somebody had installed some software on your, means you are trying to access something. iOS can also be attacked, guys, possible. So what I'm trying to say is ransomware is nothing but you try to access some website, you install some application, maybe on your mobile phone or computer. Now this is a malware. Now older time viruses were doing what, guys? They're damaging what, guys? They were damaging your, they were deleting system files, program files. Your user data was not affected. OS files, user data was not affected. But nowadays, ransomware is directly targeting user data. It will encrypt the data of the user, guys. This is the latest thing which is happening. I'll tell you one very simple example. I work with the local police here also for the cybercrime activity, guys. If they require some help, I go there and visit it to help them. Now, recently when I was there with the police here in Hyderabad, one of the particular person came. Somebody say, what if my data got encrypted, guys? Encryption means what? Somebody is locking your data with a password or a key, and that password is with the hacker, guys. It's similar like extortion. Older times, somebody kidnaps you and asks for the money. The same way, ransomware means what? Somebody locks your data and say, pay me the money, then only I'll give you the key, then only you can open your data, guys. This is what ransomware will do. So recently, when I was working with on some case there, so one person came. Now that person was a photographer, guys, a videographer, photographer. Now he came and he so told that my data got encrypted and the hacker is asking for the money. So generally, first question in the mind, what will be the important part he is having, guys? Now he was doing videography of many events, guys. He was an event planner, so he was doing videography and photography of some events. So recently, he has done some photographs and videos of what? Some marriages. For last 2 3 days, he has done some marriages. He had done the videography of it, and before he can take a backup, that particular data got encrypted. Now the hacker is asking what? Give me 1 Bitcoin, I'll give you the data back. Now that is a very poor guy, guys. And he was been asked 1 Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin is around 8 lakh rupees, guys. So now, simple thing. He cannot tell the customer that I don't have a video recording because that is and he cannot tell them to do the remarriage again also. That is also a costly option, guys. So what I'm trying to suggest here is data is important for everybody. Sometimes we say photographs and video, what is important? For a photographer, it is everything. His reputation was on the stake there. So he was ready to pay the money and get the data. So this kind of ransomware are attacking here. You can also see here 0-day attack, guys. So currently you can see here recently Microsoft has some bugs. Now somebody say how hacker hacks you. So hacker can hacks you using vulnerability, guys. So Microsoft has what the bugs, and these bugs were been hacked here. So I have my own channel here. Whenever the persons who are going to join from tomorrow onwards, I'll be sharing it. So all those news articles, what I feel they are important to understand, all of them are been displayed in that. So you can go through that, and it's a channel. So you'll get older information also. It is not that you join now, you'll get the information from now onwards. You'll get the information of older information also here. And currently famous of all of them is Zoom meeting is been hacked all the time, guys, now. So I'll show you some of the older news also. I'll be sharing it, guys. In your tomorrow session, you'll be receiving those links. It is only for the students who are going to attend it. I'll be sharing it via which you can get the update, guys. So now try to understand from the hacker's perspective, from security perspective. Instagram got hacked. Okay, not a problem. But you can see here one very important word, guys. Air Canada got hacked. 20,000 mobile app affected by the data breach, guys. Now tell me, if somebody hack Air Canada, what information he will get, guys? What information he will be getting? If it is a Air Canada, it's like what we have Air India, user address, okay, customer card details, perfect, travel info, personal info, email, contact number, passport details. Air Canada is an international flight, guys. The passport details. So this all information somebody can get it. Recently, you can also check over the internet, guys. One more thing, Airtel app hack. Airtel recently. You don't worry that only it is Air Canada. There was a news that Airtel mobile hack also got hacked, guys. I think it's there in my channel. I'll show you maybe later on when we are starting with Airtel mobile app hacking. Okay, I'm not able to show you, but it is already recently, last October, my Airtel app, the everybody is using Airtel app for the recharge and everything. That app data also got hacked. And whoever is using Airtel, they know what are the details available with them. Their mobile number, their details via which they do the payment, all of them. So hackers are aware of it. Next comes very important, guys. Cisco, guys. Very important thing in this headline is what? Cisco switches got hacked, guys. So now I'm talking about what devices getting hacked. Previously was only what data was important. Now devices, Cisco routers and switches are also being targeted by the hacker, guys. You can search this article over the internet. So they found out some loophole and they were able to control those switches. Now switches are in the LAN, guys. So there was some misconfiguration via which it has been hacked. So when we discuss tomorrow, we'll discuss. See, today it is only a trailer, guys. Our course will be starting from tomorrow. Today it is, you should know that what exactly you are going to learn in cybersecurity. It should not happen that you complete cybersecurity, you don't know what was possible, what is not possible. But today we are only discussing what is happening around the world, and slowly when we go to each and every module, we are going to see, I'll show you how the routers have been also hacked because of some misconfiguration, because of some vulnerability. All those things I'm going to show you practically. But our case is not to hack something. Our case is to understand how they have been hacked. If we know that, we are going to secure it when we discuss proactive defense, guys. So Cisco router hack is also possible. Like in India, you can search here one website. I think Cisco router hack Bank of Bangladesh. Can you see here? Bank hacker exploited outdated router to steal 1 million. So this is a Bank of Bangladesh, like India. In India, we have Reserve Bank of India. So this is the highest bank. Data got is a bank information here. Say 1 second, continue. So here you can see here. So they were using this series of Cisco router with this particular iOS, and this particular there, they were able to steal the data. So how they can do it? If somebody hacks your router, what he can do, guys? If somebody hacks your router, somebody say why hacking router, what he will get? So try to understand, if I hack a server, a computer, I'll get data. But if I hack a router, I'll get the data of what, guys? Total LAN, guys. Total network. I can get the data. I can change the routing of the network, guys. Means I can say that everybody, when they access Facebook, don't go to correct website, guys. Go to the fake website, phishing website. I can get the password. of the total LAN users of the Facebook or banking website or anything. So router hacking is more dangerous compared to a computer hacking, guys. So that's why you need to be very careful about it. You, now somebody say, okay, router. What about this, guys? This one, when you take an example, guys, nowadays this is related to you. We call it as skimming, guys. Nowadays, ATM frauds are happening, guys. Somebody say my debit card is with me, PIN number is with me, but still somebody is able to withdraw the money, guys. So how it is possible? How somebody can withdraw the money if the card is with me and this is on the rise, guys. So very simple thing, guys. I have a small video practically how it happens. These all videos I'm going to share you when you are going to work, means when you are going for day by day labs. Every day related topics I'll be sharing the video in the channels in the group. So here I'll show you one of the video here. So here it has been clearly mentioned one of the bank is there. So somebody, the hackers, the criminals had done what? They'd gone to an ATM and they have connected one small device, guys. There is one small device has been connected, guys. So how they are doing it, I'll try to show you that the modus of operation, guys. So there will be one additional connector is being connected here on the green icon. Additional part is connected and the camera is connected here. This is the additional part, guys. So he has connected on one of the bank ATM, guys. It is called as skimmer, guys. You search on internet, many guys are selling the skimmers, guys, freely. So now, when you take an example, guys, when you learn this skimmer, sorry. So what you will see here is, try to see here. They are going to remove this particular sheet here. Now from this sheet, when you be removing it, there is a camera connected to it there. You can see here, this is a camera, there is a power supply, battery will be there. So it is an additional part which was connected there. There is a card, so there is a camera. This tape is nothing but a camera. SD card is there, battery is there. So this is doing recording. So whenever somebody puts a card, the green one will clone your card, guys. This one, the green one, this one attached on the where you put the card, the additional part is attached that will clone it. And the other thing, this has been connected here, guys. You can see here. So this has been connected here, so it will clone the card there. And the other thing, when you're typing your PIN number, it will start recording your PIN, guys. So one day a hacker, a criminal will connect these things and is showing how exactly it was connected, guys. This is how it has been connected. So whenever you enter the PIN, the camera is recording your PIN also, guys. So simple thing here is this tools are available freely over internet, freely in the sense with a nominal amount. So criminal has put this. Once you go there on ATM, you enter your PIN, the particular device will make a clone. It will copy all the information from the card. They can make a duplicate card from it. And then when you use your PIN number, without PIN, they cannot open. So nowadays, you enter the PIN also is with the hacker. So he can steal anything, guys. So recently, now they are coming up with what, guys? SBI and all of them, they are now coming up with OTP also. That for withdrawal, you require card also, PIN also, and on top of it, OTP also will be coming. So currently, SBI is talking about it. So it is for prevention for this kind of robberies, guys. So this is a very thing. Now, what is the countermeasure, guys? If you, it is possible that it can be possible with you also. So what, how you are making, how you will make sure that you are not been robbed, guys, or your information is not been stolen? What you need to do, guys? Yes. Any idea? Nobody? Simple thing. Whenever, first thing, don't access ATM where there is no security guard, guys. check the reader. Wherever you put a card, you try to remove some information. Put a hand in front of it and always type a pin. Put a hand front and then put means you try to cover your hand when you're typing your pin, guys. Hide your hand so nobody can see your pin. You're obstructing the view of cameras, guys. And recently, this kind of information is on the rise, guys. So recently, also 2 3 days back, one of the known person to whom I known it, his money got there, and they are withdrawing money in the midnight, guys. So if it something happens in the midnight, they started withdrawing the money. What you're going to do? And nowadays in the lockdown, you cannot do anything, guys. So only you make a call to the banking and only block the card. That is only what thing you can do. Phishing scams are happening. Snapchat hacking, guys. So in this one, you can see Bitcoin, guys. Phishing is very simple. We'll discuss phishing also. Bitcoin, hackers currency. When you're talking about ransomware, they will not ask money in Indian rupees or dollars. They are going to ask in Bitcoin. So we'll discuss. We have 1 day session, a particular session on ransomware where we'll be talking about Bitcoins also, how they are purchased, how they work, how the hacker. So I have a case study where I paid some money for somebody. So how I've done it, I'll try to show you that when we come to that particular session, guys. This is the Bank of Bangladesh hack, what we have discussed. This is what is important now. So now somebody told that many hackers are hacking Zoom application, Zoom video meeting application, and other thing. How? When you take one very simple example here, email passwords. This many number of passwords are available over internet for selling, guys. Anybody can purchase it. Now somebody say how it is available. So I'll show you some of the example of it, guys. One simple thing. Try to go to one website, guys, here, ghostproject.fr. I want to tell you that whether your email account or your password is also available or not, I want to show that. You can go to this particular website, ghostproject.fr, type your email address there. I am typing my email. You can verify with your email addresses, guys. I'm typing my email address here. When I search the detail here, the usage is different for that particular website. We'll discuss. The first thing is you need to check here. It will show you exactly your password, guys. When you search this detail on this website, you can see here that there is an email ID and it's showing you starting character of the password, guys. It's showing you starting character of the password. Now I don't have to tell you what is your starting character of the password. So if you see your detail, your email ID is displaying. If it is not displaying, is okay. Means your the hacker database doesn't have your email ID and your password. But if it's displaying your email ID and starting character, guys, indicates what the password what you are using is available. And based upon the starting character, you can easily identify whether it is your password or not, whether it's fooling you or not. You know that what are the first characters you use with the password. Now, for other thing, you go and purchase it, they'll give you the full password. But this is a hint what you're getting. Prior to this, there was one website called as gotcha.pw. Nowadays, not working. Gotcha.pw. This was a website from Dutch police. They were giving this website to all their citizens, and they were saying that regularly visit it to check whether their passwords or something are hacked or not. So there on this website, it was used to show total full password. So full password it was displaying when you are talking about this particular website. Now somebody say wherever I go, whenever I take any seminars with RBI or when I take a seminar with police or maybe banking sector, every session when I take and I give this particular website, one or two guys are at least there whose email ID and pass means their records are been displayed, guys. Somebody say, how my password got hacked? I have not given to somebody. Your password got hacked using the some of the websites have not have proper security, guys, and those passwords were leaked from those websites. To check from which website your password got leaked, what are the chances? So when you search that, there is another website called as I have been pawned, guys. Have I been pawned? When I check this website and I enter your email ID here, when you enter your email ID, guys, it's saying 8 location your breaches have happened, guys. So your email account was with 8 website, and those apps 8 website were been hacked. What were they, guys? Which website got hacked, guys? So you can see here webhost.in. This is a website I had account, it got hacked. And what information was revealed? You can see here email address, IP address, name, password. Apollo in 2018 got hacked. This many number of million. This all information got leaked out. You can see phone numbers, social media profile, geographical location, Canva, recently Canva, exploit.im, iGo. So I had account with this website, it has gone accordingly. You can also try it out some another one, guys. Famous one. You can also see here same website, but here you'll see some very big names also, guys. Can you see Adobe, guys? In 2013, Adobe account passwords were being breached, guys. Email address, password hints, password, username. When you scroll further, you'll see one more big name, Dailymotion, Dropbox, and the biggest of all of them, guys, LinkedIn. All of them are available here, which will be working. You have a been pawned. There's a website, guys, and ghostproject.fr. These are the two things what you are going to check here. When we come to the individual part, we'll be seeing here. So many websites have been hacked accordingly here. So here we are selling nowadays on something called as dark web, guys. Dark web is a hacker's underground network. Nobody will sell directly on the internet. If I sell directly on internet, police will directly catch that person. So these guys are selling all this password on something called as dark web, a malicious internet, you can say criminal internet, where all illegal things are happening, guys. Including what, guys? All illegal thing, including drugs are being sold, you can say drugs, fake currencies, fake documents, many more things. So we have a discussion on that. We'll see then also what is dark web, how exactly it works. Of course, we don't have to work on it because our context is security. But in security, why you need to know about it? What are the things we'll be discussing, guys? So summary, guys. These all type of attacks we are going to discuss in our ethical hacking first module session. There are many guys who are there only for ethical hacking. So we'll be learning this wireless hacking, sniffers, mobile hacking, computer hacking, your router hacking in a time here. So we'll be talking about it. We'll be sharing you for all of them. Application security will not be, see our context here is when you are learning ethical hacking, and this is for securing the network. So we are not going to go on the programming level, but of course, yes, a part of this, because nowadays everything works with what applications. So we'll be discussing application security, applications also like Equintis to secure it, and for network security, what are the things required, we'll be discussing it. So first module, guys, which is around 8 to 10 days, will be, I'll be, today is the trailer, guys. Only in trailers are given 2 3 links, but when we go there, practically I'm going to show you that how a hacker collects the information, how he'll try to raw means how he's able to hack you, how he is getting the password, what is the way hacker works. You are going to understand that, then only you can secure your network, guys. Whatever mistakes you are doing, if I show mobile hacking, I'll be showing mobile hacking also. But when I show mobile hacking, what are the mistakes you are making, how to correct that. Your intention is not to hack somebody, guys. Your intention in ethical hacking would be to make sure you are not being hacked, or how to secure yourself from the hackers. That is what you're going to learn, guys. So hacker can take care of all this. So these are all things we are going to discuss in first particular 8 to 10 days. And I'll be sharing you guys the data. Means for this to do the labs, you require, for ethical hacking labs, you require for a laptop with a 4 GB RAM, guys. If you have that, I'll be sharing all tools with that. So here you can see here, I'll be sharing you the VM machine which has all the tools available. And you can see here, this is the first module, different tools, different websites, different software, guys, to hack. We also have a practicals on malware also. So all of them. So one by one, you'll able to do it when you will be working. So I'll be sharing you the VM machines. I'll tell you how to do the labs. So you can do the practice from your home. Minimum 4 GB laptop is required for ethical hacking. The guys who are going to do cyber security professional, guys, you require to have a 8 GB laptop, because we'll be working with firewalls and other things. So all those stuff I'll be showing you. So whatever we are going to discuss here, you will able to do the practicing on it. Mainly the first two modules. Our main focus is first two module. All labs you can do directly on your laptop. It is not only that you are going to learn the theory only. I'll show the practical, and you will do the practicals also on your laptop, guys. So most probably that whenever we start ethical hacking, tomorrow onwards, we'll start the first module, guys. So tomorrow onwards, maybe first day, again, little bit of theory will be there, and we'll in the end we'll start a little bit of practical. But day after tomorrow, we'll completely start with the practical, guys. The third day we'll be starting on the lab. Then I'll share you the detail. Using that details, you can practice at your home, guys. So now the second module, guys, proactive defense, guys. The second module talks about what? How to secure. So previously you have learned how somebody can hack you, guys. Now in the second module you are going to learn what are the ways somebody can hack you. Password hacking, mobile hacking, router hacking, server hacking. So how you will make it secure. That is what you are going to learn here. Now for that, you are going to implement multiple things, guys. You are going to implement firewalls, VPN, IPS, content security, different host security, device security of routers, switches, different type of security we are going to implement. And you will be learning here. Our major focus most of the time will be learning firewalls here. You'll be working on Cisco ASA firewall and Storm Shield. I'll be showing you two firewalls on which all the practical firewall. Firewall is a device which generally sits between public and a private network, guys. Means it sits between your LAN and internet. And the job of firewall is to what? Control the traffic, guys. Similar like what? Your security guard. You put a security guard. I'll be answering that question, Mr. Nishant. When we come to the ending part, I'll discuss what is the certification you're going to cover. So now, when you talk about ASA and Storm Shield, sorry, I was talking about security guard, guys. I take an example of security guard. Security guard is nothing but he's sitting where, guys? On the door. Outside your house is public. Anybody can walk outside on the road. Inside your house is your private. So security guard is sitting on the door here. So whenever from outside somebody tries to come inside your house, he will check the details, and then only if it's a known person, then only he'll allow you. That is the same thing what the firewall is going to do, guys. And you will be learning Cisco ASA and Storm Shield firewall here. We'll start from now our approach of discussion, guys. We'll start from basic, guys. A brand new firewall. We'll be giving you a network diagram. For that network diagram, you'll do the practicing, guys. You can do all configuration practice of firewall. I'll be giving you the virtual firewalls on which you'll be working on it. So now this firewall will start with very basic like initial configuration, means brand new firewall. First time what you need to configure on the firewall. Then you will be talking about what, guys? You will talk about netting, security policy. You will talk about security policies here. Who is allowed, who is not allowed, how to configure on the firewalls. You'll learn that. You'll talk about how to host public servers. Means if you have a web server, mail server, with the help of firewall, how you can connect, put it over the internet with security. You'll talk about web filtering, content filtering. You talk about web filtering, authentication. We also have a discussion on VPNs, site to site, remote access VPNs. And we also discuss here SSL and IPsec VPN, two categories of VPN, IPsec and SSL VPN. So whatever is a requirement of our organization, all those things we are going to cover in this particular discussion. And we'll start from the very basic. When a brand new firewall is given, the guys who have done CCNA with Zoom technology, guys, they will be knowing it. What you learn in your CCNA first time, a brand new router, same way we start with the firewall, you'll be able to do it. Of course, your focus on here, somebody say in the market, they are using Fortinet, Sonic Wall, Palo Alto. So my answer to this is what? When you learn this firewall, your focus should be on concepts. Whenever you do your configure, you learn this cybersecurity course, focus more on the concept, guys. The important part here is what? Suppose, why I'm saying this, try to understand this. I will show you configuration, all this configuration on one Cisco firewall, guys. Now, suppose one very simple example. Suppose you learn CCNA, guys. So which router you can configure, guys? Most of the guys will say Cisco router. Now there is a market. In a market, there is a job for person who knows Juniper router. Can you apply for the job, guys? Can you apply for the job for Juniper router, guys? Yes or no? Mr. Samari saying yes. After doing CCNA, he can apply for the job of Juniper. Many guys are saying no. So here comes a very important part, guys. You can apply for Juniper job also, guys. I'll tell you the reason why. I'm giving you one very simple example for your understanding, guys. Suppose today you are riding Hero Honda, guys. Tomorrow I give you Ducati or Royal Enfield. Can you drive that bike? Yes or no? Guys, most of the guys are saying yes now. What I'm trying to highlight, guys, here is, see, both are bikes. Both are bike, guys. But important thing is what, guys? What you need to, simple thing, you need to know the concept. So if I say two routers, Cisco and Juniper, router will do the routing job only, guys. Router will do routing job. Now somebody say I not know the commands of Juniper. Simple thing. OSPF is same. How OSPF work will be same. The way of configuration is different, guys. So how to search the configuration? Go to Google, search for how to configure OSPF on Juniper. It will give you the options. You configure it directly. So what I'm trying to highlight here is, if you have a knowledge, if you have in CCNA, your focus should be learning OSPF, EIGRP, routing protocols. If you know the concept very well, how to do on another device, if you search, you'll get to know. Once you get to know, you can configure everything. So indirectly, what I'm trying to say is, if you learn any one firewall properly, you can also configure other firewalls also. The way of doing will be a little bit different. So that's why I'm going to show you two firewalls. ASA and Storm Shield firewall. Storm Shield is very near to Checkpoint, guys. The GUI is very similar to Checkpoint. So instead of Checkpoint, we are going to discuss Storm Shield and ASA. So using this, if you know it, you can also work with Palo Alto or particular SRX Juniper, or you can go for something called as your FortiGate, Sonic Wall, Sophos, any firewall you can work. But you should focus on the concept, guys. And believe me, last batch students also, they were from Dubai. They were, some of them guys were from UK also. So they are doing the course. Currently is a lockdown, guys. So they are doing the full course only for the reason what, to understand how it is working, guys. That is what they are going to learn using this particular information, guys. Yes, it's a cybersecurity course, guys. In cybersecurity, we'll be talking about it. You can register on the link. I think I'll share the link later on, Mr. Nilesh. You can get the video recording of it in that case. Okay. So the Soho network, small network, look like this, guys. So we need to, our focus approach. Now somebody say how our course is different from somebody. The simple reason, guys, most of the configuration, what more, most of the course when you go over the internet, they focus mainly on what, configurations. Our focus will be on the first part, designing of the network, configuration, verification, and troubleshooting. So I have an experience of last 15 years in security, guys. So I'll be talking about based upon that. I'll sharing my experience of last 15 years. What are the different type of network? What are the requirement of universities, defense, maybe financial institution? How they are different from each other, and what type of security they implement? We'll be talking about it, guys. So these all things we are going to discuss. It's similar like what, guys? Who earns more money, guys? If I say, suppose you are building a house. So when you build a house, who is going to earn more money, guys? There is a laborer who builds the house, or the interior designer, or the architect who design the house, guys. Yes. Who earns more money? The architect. So which is the highest paid certificate, guys, in Cisco, guys? What is the highest paid certificate in Cisco? If you remember. CCI, no, guys. CCNA, CCNP, CCI, all are technical. There is you have something called as what, architect, correct? Cisco architect. When you talk about Cisco certified architect, network architect, that is a person. So that's why your focus should be more on designing. Configuration, everybody can do, but how you are designing the network, if you know that, it will be more money you will be getting it. So of course, to go to designer level, of course, you need to start with the basic. So you need to implement the networks, then you will start designing it. So I'll be sharing my experience of how and why I design those network, guys. So that I'll be sharing, guys. So now is cloud, guys. Here we'll be talking about little bit on cloud firewalls also, guys, because nowadays every data is in the cloud. So my firewall is in my LAN, guys. So I have a firewall here. This will do the protection of all my computers here. So I have my data in the cloud. So here you will be using cloud-based firewalls. So what are cloud-based firewalls? Are they different or they are same? We'll be talking about that also. How their architecture will be looking like, that also we'll discuss it. So a little bit on cloud-based discussion. But indirectly, if you learn the basic firewall, you can also work with cloud-based firewall, guys. So nowadays, everything, your data, for everything, the answer is cloud. So your, and future, you may find out that everybody will be using firewall, guys. One very simple example, guys. Tell me which routing is used widely in the over the world, which is widely used routing protocol, guys. Many guys are saying BGP, OSPF. From Organization point of view, guys. From organization point of view, which routing protocol is being used? Which routing is used for accessing internet, guys? For accessing internet. Default routing, guys. Static default. So try to understand. Many guys will say what, guys? Many guys will say that you have done CCNA. But how many times you're going to configure the router, guys? Only once. But when you talk about real time scenario, slowly, your routers will be replaced, guys. They'll be replaced by firewall. Future, there'll be no scope of the routers coming into picture at the user level, guys. The simple reason why, one very simple example for that guy is routers are used why? Because you are using lease lines. Lease line, you have serial port, that is your WAN port is your serial port, and Ethernet. So nowadays directly internet is coming what? Ethernet. So I can directly replace my firewall with routers, and I require internet. So you learn multiple routing protocol. But frankly saying, you real time scenario when you work, the persons who are working, they'll be seeing that mostly they use static default for accessing internet, and everybody access internet for VPN also. So head office and branch office, they are not going to do routing, guys. Here they are going to use VPN, and for VPN default routing is used, guys. So future, the latest syllabus of CCNA, guys, what Cisco has released it, they removed most of the routing. They are only discussing now OSPF, guys. They are not talking about RIP, EIGRP. They are focusing on static more and little bit on OSPF, because they also know that in future at the organization level, normal small organization level, every organization are going to connect using what, guys? VPNs. And for VPN, they don't require routing knowledge. They only require what? Default routing. Once they configure, work is over, guys. So this is the second module what we are going to discuss, in which our focus will be on what, guys? Our total focus on the second module will be on your how to implement your security. This also I'll be sharing you labs for it, softwares to do the lab on your laptop. For doing this practical, minimum of 8 GB computer is required, and I'll help you in setting up your, means I'll show you how to do the setup. You can implement it, you can design your network on your laptop, and you can do the all practicing whatever I'm showing. All these things you can practice on your laptop, guys. The third module, guys, the last and the third module in our discussion, guys, is your incident response and management. And here we'll be talking about mainly on a SIM part, guys. It's the last 2 day discussion. Logs and monitoring means if somebody hack your server, you are going to investigate it and you'll make sure that how it should be stopped. So nowadays, a very important word which is coming in the market nowadays, everybody talk about, is SIM, guys. SIM is a monitoring tool, guys. So these are some of the topics which we'll be discussing it. So SIM is a very main topic is SIM. Other thing, we have a different way of approach we are going to discuss here. So SIM, your security information event management, guys. Security information event management. Now what SIM does is it takes logs from different devices. It will take information from all the devices, and it will give you a clear picture of your network. So means what? It is a monitoring system. Generally, it is like a control room of the police station, guys, where cameras from all the cities are connected on a control room, and from one location I can view everything what is happening in the city. The same way SIM is also implemented in the organization nowadays. So now whenever some virus is there in the network or somebody has done some breaching, is like a alert mechanism is being generated. So it is like this, guys. SIM can do everything. So we'll be discussing, I'll be showing you something called as alien vault, guys. security information event management. Security information event management. Real time, it is already implemented in an organization. You need to only monitor. Here, I'm going to show you open source SIM, guys. Is open source SIM. Alien War, which has been taken over by AT&T, has taken over this particular company. So this SIM, what it does, it takes all the log and important events it will try to highlight. It will try to show you a picture like this, guys. It is like this, a bird's eye view, guys. So you see the dashboards here. So something happen in the network, you can see directly here without going. Try to understand here what SIM does, guys. Suppose there is a server team. There is a server, my team who are managing my server. Now, in that server, some service has gone down. So who knows about it? Only server team knows about it. But at the same time, my network also, there was some disruption. So network guys know there was some disruption. But both of them are independent guys. So they know there was some disruption, and the server team knows there was some service has gone down on the server. So they don't have a complete information. When you talk about SIM, the person who is managing this, you can easily say that because of the service goes down in one of the server, there was some disturbance in my network, or a switch has gone down, the network has gone down, or maybe because of the virus in the network, my bandwidth usage was higher. So correlation, it is a correlation of logs which has been done here. Sorry. So SIM also, I'll be talking about how exactly is happening, and I'll show you one of the example here what exactly is happening. So nowadays, current world, when you are talking about monitoring, guys, why monitoring is important? So search for something called as threat maps. These are the example of what is happening, guys. Different. There are many threat maps are there. So I'm trying to show you the example that what is possible, guys. So can you see on the right hand side, guys? Yeah, daily attacks. These are the attacks happening. Phishing attack, infecting. So this is a monitoring, a live monitoring happening from the checkpoint side. From which country the attack is coming, where the destination is going here. Top ranking attacks happening all the way. So SIM will be similar like this, but it will be for your organization, guys. But it will tell you who is doing it, where it is going immediately. Based upon that, based upon this, you can immediately block the attacker, guys. You can block the attacker based upon the requirement. So like this, there are many more which we are going to discuss earlier, guys. So there is a map for the, I think here Fortinet is not working currently, maybe. This is a Kaspersky, guys. So Kaspersky shows about which country more number of malware. Currently, everybody is looking at dashboard of coronavirus, guys. So same way here, it is a malware. What you are going to think about it, guys? That which country is affected? Suppose if I say India. So here, India is 15 most affected country with the malware, guys. So different type of scannings have done and is detecting different type of malware, guys. Here, if I say China 5th most, Russia number 1, because all the malwares have been found is they are attacking in this case here. So it is detecting all the information. So this is a threat map. So your main part when you go for the job, guys, your main first level 1 job in security is what, guys? Level 1 job in security is for monitoring, guys. So you need to monitor. I'll show you one small video of what a cyber security expert will be doing, guys. This video is a summary of our today's session, guys. So first one, guys, here. This is a group of hackers which are talking about here to attack somebody. So they are attacking one particular company, guys. They are using different tools. They are targeting one company called as Airdopes. which has 12 different locations. The staff is there and they are attacking it. So now this guy gives the instruction of attacking it. So now they are all from all over the world. The attackers are attacking that particular website. They're carrying out some DOS attack. So these hackers are trying to attack them. Now, this is a company. They are not getting their websites, guys. They are not able to get the website because of the DOS attack. So it is not working. Now, how these attackers were able to hack him? That we are going to discuss. So here they'll talk about what, guys? 6 months back, guys. Earlier, the hackers have collected the information, guys. So what they did, guys, they are try to see here. They took their ID proofs. They created fake IDs and they enter their company, guys. They hacked the cameras also. So she's entering the company there. The cameras were been hacked. They got inside. She got inside the company. One of the company security team, maybe. She has planted something called as keyloggers, which will record all the passwords. She has connected few days before she connected. She's now going there to collect that particular key, which was connected on the device. So she got the key. Now she came back. In this, she had all information about the password, the keylogger strokes, username and password. And using this, they are attacking. But company, in the meanwhile, they were facing different problems of security. So what they did is they implemented cyber security, means they hire the experts and they suggested them what are the things to be done for implementing the security. They train their employees also, guys, on cyber security, because employer, this is a sim, guys, they are monitoring everything from centralized location. This is a monitoring incident response team, guys. If hacking happens, how they are going to stop it. So this is an ethical hacker, guys, the security expert who is going to stop the attacker, but he need to understand how attack happens. So now current case, guys, today when this guy does a attack, immediately the alert is raised on the security, your SOC, security operation system. Now they are saying that they are trying to attack. So this guys, ethical hackers, are trying to stop the attack. Cybersecurity expert using different techniques. They'll try to block it with the help of firewalls, IPS. They'll find out what attack they are doing and they're trying to block them in that case. So the main job of cybersecurity professional is this. You need to monitor and stop the attackers from hacking your network, not to attack somebody, guys. They are trying to see here. Of course, the summary of the movie is what the ethical hackers or the cybersecurity experts, they will make sure that the attackers are being blocked in that case. They have been disconnected. So means they enter here and now they are disconnected. But this company, they are not able to hack it, guys. But maybe another company, they are going to target it again, guys. Because like this, all company will not have a proper security, guys. So other company, they may hack, guys. So this all thing is possible when you talk about cybersecurity, guys. Now, so this is my today's session, guys. So I'll be taking now your question, guys. Now, before giving you the question, I had already given you the link, guys. You can register on that link to get the video recording, guys. Sorry. I share the link here. You can register on this link to receive the video recording. So if you have any queries, hopefully you have enjoyed the session, guys. Yes. How was the session? It was okay. Have you learned something new, guys, today? So the guys, the persons who are attending the demo, tomorrow onwards will be starting the session on the first module, guys. The first module, yes, you'll be getting daily recording session for every day. You'll be getting a recording session, guys. I'll be talking about certification also one by one. So now the first thing, guys, Tomorrow we are going to start the first module. There are many persons are only, there are some guys are going to do only the first module. So you can complete that module. The first module is your ethical hacking. You'll complete it. There are many guys who are going to go for the total module. So they are going to continue for the whole 1 month session in that case. We have a 1 month session on which we are going to work for it in that case. Now, second important thing, guys, related to certificate, guys. Certification, guys. When you talk about your certification, I'm sharing my contact number to you guys. So if you have any queries, you can buzz me directly also here. It is there on the WhatsApp. Sorry, I'm putting my number 98498 This is my number, guys. You can directly buzz me on my WhatsApp, guys. If you have any queries or clarity you require on it, you can direct. There's a WhatsApp number, because most of the time I'll be on the meeting or in the session. I try to reply it. No need for CCNP knowledge for cyber security. Basic knowledge. My name is Hozifa. So now, basic knowledge prerequisite. If you want to have some basic knowledge, you should have little bit. I'm not saying you should be master in something. You should have a basic knowledge of Microsoft OS, how Microsoft servers and OS works. You should have basic knowledge of CCNA, that is IP addressing, and a little bit on the routers and little bit on Linux, because we have one discussion on Kali Linux. So in Kali Linux, you need to know how to execute command on Linux. Our focus, if you have this basic knowledge of these three things, how server works, or many guys who are working, they're not aware of it. You can brush up, not a problem. You can attend the session. Whatever terminologies are there, you can brush. When you find something new, you learn that particular technology, the words, keywords. So anybody can do this particular course. The focus of this particular course is what? That it will be add-on in the market. Currently, there are good job requirements in the market related to cyber security, guys. So cloud and cyber security are very important in the market for the job perspective. The person who know only Microsoft or CCNA, I've told you, in future routers would not be there. If routers would not be there, then who requires a CCNA person? So for that reason, you should upgrade your knowledge. So company is looking for one person who can manage everything, guys. So SOC analyst jobs you can apply, Mr. Sohil. Security you can apply. You can search for firewall jobs also, network admin jobs also, all of them. Most of the time, generally we are going for 2 hours a day, guys. Same timing. We'll have minimum 8:30 to 10:30, but it depends upon the discussion, guys. See, if the student are interesting, students are asking a question, I may go beyond that also, but it will not be 3 4 hours, guys. It will be 2 hours, is that, or 2 hours 15 minutes more, most probably, not more than that. So most probably we'll try to start at 8:30 tomorrow onward. Sharp 8:30 we are going to start, and we'll try to end the session by maybe your 10:30 or 10:45, guys. We are going to send the session in that case. Practicals as you are going to do at your laptop, your timing, guys. Anytime you can do the practicals at your home, guys. I'll be sharing you the lab manual links also. Once the practical starts, the guys who are registered will be receiving the lab manual links. You can follow the links to do the practical. Of course, you are going to get the video recording also. Using that video recording also, it is possible, guys. Clear, guys? See, for applying security job is very simple thing. See, when you apply for a job in any security company, guys, first and foremost thing is what they require a person who has been experienced. So when you get experience, when you start working on it. So here in this one, when you do the practicing on the lab, I'll be discussing the scenarios and the policies I've implemented for different organizations. So if I say I have a 15 years experience, if I am going to teach you, you should be 15 plus 1 in that case. Of course, it is only a joking part, but you need to practice. Once you practice it, you will able to clear that in guys. You can get jobs in the security also. Now try to understand first thing, guys. If everybody is doing CCNA, you have CCNA plus security knowledge. So this security knowledge will help you to get a good job for your CCNA also, for Microsoft also, because your perspective of looking will be different, guys. Because when you show, when I discuss router hacking and switches hacking and other thing, what you learn is in CCNA, you only learn how to configure router. You're not talking about anything on security. In Microsoft Linux, you only learn how to configure servers, no security aspect. So now, if with security knowledge, if you go there, you can clear the interview of your basic, your Microsoft and CCNA also very well. And after doing this, guys, what you can additionally do is what you join as a network admin in their network. All of course, they have a firewalls. You can upgrade slowly. They can upgrade from your network admin to your security admin also. So they always trust the internal person, guys. Outside person directly, they will not give all security information. You learn slowly when we come to the security. You'll understand why they directly don't take a fresher and put it in the security. But there are companies where freshers are also being taken. Monitoring job, SOC analyst job is only monitoring. Freshers have been taken in that particular case, guys. Cisco security is totally different, guys. No. Yeah, Cisco security, of course, a little bit we'll talk about it, but it is not the total thing what we talk about Cisco security here. Here, the reason of discussion will be totally different, guys. Here, why you configure this security, we'll discuss it. Because here, you know what different type of attacks, we'll discuss those attack and then we'll say, this is how you can secure it. So we'll discuss accordingly in that case, guys. What else, guys? Related to certification, guys, you will be getting the certification free exam voucher. There's a free exam voucher with the training, guys, for cybersecurity professional for the 1 month course, which is of 25,000, guys, plus GST. You will be getting certification exam, one attempt for free, guys. And of course, I'll be guiding you on how to do the attempt of the exam also. For ethical hacking, guys, ethical hacking voucher also will be available for them in that case. It is a free with the training. There's no additional cost for the certificate, guys. How many certificate in cybersecurity? See, cybersecurity is a very common thing. I told you, it's an open standard. Security is not fixed. You have SAN certification, you have Mile 2, you have offensive security, you have CES. Like this, there are many certifications are there, guys. Nothing will be free, guys. Everything you have to pay. Here also, with the training, we have a tie-up with them. So with the training, they are giving you a certification for free, guys. Yes, you will be getting the exam vouchers for them. So already I've shared my mobile number to you guys. If you have any queries or any information or clarity you require, you can directly WhatsApp me on that. You can directly contact me on my mobile, guys. You can call me and get the clearing of the doubts, guys. Any other queries or question, guys, you have? Okay. So I'm ending my today's session, guys. I think you can contact the concerned team, the mails, the WhatsApp messages I've shared you. You contact them. You can do the online payment, and you will be receiving all the details. You register, and you will receive all the information. You need to register on that link what I've shared you. Then only you'll receive the video recording session, guys. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.
Hello. Hello.